Life work, living shit up, black myself. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for parts to snatch. Pull the trigger, kill the nigga, eat, bro. Who the hell, kids? One less hungry mouth on the web, man. Brothers. Watch you kill each other. 2 sharks in the dark, now Huey's dead. Unless we share with each other. Learn to see me as your brother instead of 2 distant strangers. Take a brother if you're close to me. I love to go back when we played as kids, but things change, and that's the way it is. What's going on? How are you? Just having a little discussion. I'm trying to see who I'm talking to. If you don't mind, commenting, saying hello or something like that, let me know who I'm fellowshipping with at this moment. That'd be greatly appreciated. So, the discussion that we're having is what adjustments have you made in life, that you had to learn from your mistakes. So, I want to talk about that. Trying to heal each other. We ain't ready to see a black president. The penitentiary is packed and it's filled with blacks. But staying in the dope game. What's going on? Little brother and you. I made a change today, but you made it in the sleazy way. Gotta get paid. But that's the way it is. That's just the way it is. I want to talk about the adjustments. What adjustments have you made in life from the mistakes that you have learned from? I know I made some mistakes and I had to make some serious adjustments, especially if I was going to be a leader to my children, a father, and having a wife and so on and so forth, or a motivational speaker, pastor, counselor, whatever. Had to make some serious adjustments. Because if you don't make some adjustments, how can you help somebody else? Especially if you want to be put out there as that. So I had to just make some serious adjustments. The best adjustment that I made first and foremost was understanding that I had a problem, understanding that I needed help, understanding that I needed God more than anything in this world, more than money, more than a wife and kids, more than a house, more than car, more than a job, all of that. I needed God. So I had to make a serious adjustment. I had to let a lot of stuff go. Things that were attached to me, I had to let those things go. And it was hard. It was very hard. Like the decision that I made a couple weeks ago, probably the hardest decision that I made, the biggest adjustment was to truly let my ex-wife go. Thought about working things out, thought about being together, and I thought about it, but it was just like, no, this is not right. And it was a hard decision for me, man. I cried because I could have went back to what I knew. I could have went back to that, but I want so much more. I want better for myself. I want better for her and our children. So, having that conversation, said, nope, I'm sorry, but I can't do it. So I made that adjustment. I had to make an adjustment to step away from family, step away from friends, from people that I followed in the ministry, because a lot of people are not really about that life. And if you're hanging around them and they're starting to become an influence on you in the wrong way, then that's your problem. That's not their problem. So I had to abandon it all. That's the biggest adjustment, that I made. And then I had to make more adjustments as to what I was listening to, who I was listening to, who I was following, who, I was watching, who I subscribed to, who, I would follow back on Instagram, on Facebook, all of them. I had to make adjustments. Had to start deleting people out my life. And people will get mad about it. People will get upset, like, why you delete me and why you do this and why you do that. It's not about you, it's about me. I got to do what's best for me. I can't be doing what's best for you if I first don't do what's best for me. So that was another adjustment. And the reason I'm talking about this, because we all got to make adjustments. We all got to make adjustments when it comes to this life that we live in. Some things that we think are right are not right. It's just a learning experience. Some things that we think are wrong are not wrong. The way that we're taught, it's a lot of stuff that was wrong, but we looked at as right. There's a lot of stuff we heard that we thought was right, but it turned out to be wrong. So we had to learn from our mistakes. Everybody has to learn from their mistakes. Mistake in your relationship, a mistake at school, mistake as a child, mistake as an adult. We all make some mistakes, and then we make adjustments, just like on the football field. You have to make some adjustments, just like on the basketball court. You got to make some adjustments, just like in, acting. You have to make some adjustments. We all have to make adjustments, and we all can help each other with those adjustments. Because you listen to people on these platforms, in the music, the media, so on and so forth. And either it's good for you or it's not good for you. And you really want to be mindful of that, because you want to make sure that what you're listening to is not also what your kids are listening to. Or what you're watching is not also what your kids are watching. So if you telling your kids not to watch it, you shouldn't watch it either. If you telling your kids not to listen to it, you shouldn't listen to it either. It shouldn't just be one way. You got to make some adjustments so your kids can live a better and greater life. So they don't have to go through these same things that we go through. And I know I sound like a broken record, but it's true. We got to make some serious adjustments. But that's all I wanted to say, man. I hope, y'all enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't too long, but y'all have a blessed one. Shalawam, brothers and sisters, kings and queens. Peace be unto you. I love y'all. Blessings to y'all. Knowledge.